how's it going? So I just finished a video for my other channel. Well, it's for both channels, but I kind of screwed up, and I screwed up. So the video is on my other channel, Kathy Sample 648, but it's also on this channel, Starflakey, I think. Also Kathy Sample. But it's in the community section because the screw up is that I accidentally put the video on the SD card before I uploaded it to this channel. So I had to link the video. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm a Luddite. I'm not afraid to admit it. But I didn't get to finish talking about all of the things that I wanted to talk about. And I when I got cut off, because I got cut off, I was talking about the politicians and not really wanting to listen to them so much beyond like what you absolutely have to, and just moving past all of that and figuring out ways where we can help each other most effectively. And that's going to require a lot of discussion and meetings and so on and so forth. And another thing I had said was that I don't really have like a community the way that like my spiritual teachers have been encouraging all of us to do, like find your soul family. It's taken a while. So that's where I left off in the other one. But the thing that I wanted to move on to was what I was talking about, what I had learned over the 6-year cycle that just concluded for me. And so the next thing that I wanted to focus on was how I was reacting, because to recap, there was a relationship in there, and honestly, I mean, it could have concluded better in my opinion, but I talk about that more in the other video. What I want to say about what I learned about that is that I think I talked about it a little bit in the other video, the previous one, about not basically holding a grudge about the ending, because it could have gone more smoothly on both of our parts, I'd say. But in the past, when I was younger, it would have been very hard not to just be angry and wishing ill upon this person. And what I have learned, not necessarily in this last experience, but somewhat, but what I have learned is that I don't really need to do anything if someone like perpetrates something on me. That's not helpful for me. It's not helpful for them. Like if I'm successfully able to mess with them, whatever, like I don't want to do that. That's adding fuel to the fire. Not that there is a fire, but I'm just saying, like, I don't want to start one with that kind of crap. And it's just it was a difficult transition, because I think I just didn't know how else to react, or I didn't know how to like deal with the initial anger effectively and in a healthy way, to where I wasn't just for the rest of my life mad at this person because of what I felt was ill treatment, or hi, sorry about that. But what I felt like was ill treatment. And there's always two sides to the story. Like there's no way that I wasn't participating somehow in like us coming apart. I'm thinking of a different relationship like right this moment, but I'm just going to be a little catty and say I didn't cheat on anybody, though. That was my issue. I really don't know what their issue was because, oh God, it was such a chicken shit thing. They couldn't even properly break up with me. So, anyway, but that was a long time ago. There tends to be large gaps between relationships with me. And when I say large gaps, I mean like it could be up to a decade. So it was a long time ago. A lot of time has passed. Passed. What the heck is that? Okay. So, yeah, there's no profit in like staying angry. And as I explained in the last one, that probably sounds insane if you hear what I had to say in the previous one because of extended periods of gaslighting. I do not understand why this person would do that. I don't understand why they did any of it. They're in a position, I don't know. The more I learn about people that have like more funds than me, the more I learn that they have far less scruples than I do. Like, they do shit I would never do to another person, especially in an environment where you're supposed to be caring about each other. So, I wasn't really gonna do anything more. I was kind of like at loose ends about not getting the next video here. I'm gonna call this one number 337.5 because the last one was number 337. I'm gonna wrap it up, but this is kind of what sent me back here to do another video tonight, and it was that I was on the Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter for years now. Bluebird. Blue Sky. What am I talking about? I was on Blue Sky, and there is a person on there that I just left a comment because of what they said in one of their posts, and it's somebody that I interacted with one time because they're Irish and their name I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I asked them that, and that was it. But I had earlier this evening, I had reposted a video of someone else's, and it was all about World Cup visitors going crazy for American food. And it's kind of sad in most cases because they go right for the fast food, and I'm like, oh my gosh, go get real food. Everybody, like even Americans, don't eat that crap. Eat real food. So anyway, I reposted it and I said this has been some of my favorite World Cup programming because I don't care about the football. And people that do very much care about the football are very sensitive, and that probably irritated them. But what they said in the comment that I responded to was, how can you guys be talking about the food and the people liking the food when the referee is being treated so shabbily? So as a black person in America, I'm like, especially in light of the fact that a young woman was just hung and found dangling by her neck from a rope in the South within the past couple of days, I really feel like the guy got to referee a game in Canada. He just didn't get to do it here. So I don't want to hear, like he said he didn't want to hear no more about the people gushing over the food. I don't want to hear nothing else about the referee. They didn't let him in. He tried to get back in again. Are you stupid? We're not letting in Somalians. That's not up to me. I would let everybody in because that's what you're supposed to do. Like, that was supposed to be what this country was about, was being open to race mixing, I guess. So I told that guy, I said, I'm so sorry you're offended by us getting a little joy out of watching these people experience our food, but I gotta tell you, There are a lot of us here that have been experiencing that and worse for our whole lives. And so, and that's it, like, bro, like, get over yourself. And, hi, I know you think football is really important, but you know what I think about that? I think it's about this deep, bro. You're not on the team. You don't own the team. You buy the shit. You go the places. You get all worked up. You get all drunk. You follow like a bunch of people doing the thing that you're not doing. You're just watching. And then you're buying a bunch of junk to watch it in and getting all drunk to watch. Like, bro, do not come talking about what we should be feeling and doing. You can eat my butt. Like, oh God, that made me so, like, pissed. Something I've been trying to stay away from, but it really, like, got my goat. It was just kind of, like, a stupid thing to say. Like, it was trying to make me see, like, this is so much more important than the food thing. And I'm like, not to me, though, really, because none of this football shit is important to me. Not even American football or baseball or basketball. Any losing your mind and devoting your life to shit that other people are doing and you're acting like you're winning or losing emotionally when something happens like it happened to you, you are a paying customer. That is the choice you made. You didn't choose to be on a team. You're not part of the coaching staff. Like, shut up. You people with the sports crazy, it's gross. And, God, I don't want to leave on that note. And I have to say, why I get so upset about it is because it's a form of programming. There's nothing wrong with athleticism and being fit. More of us should do it. And the only reason I'm not is because I right now have an injury and I've been putting on weight and I'm not happy about it, but until they let me have this surgery I need, I can't properly exercise, so this is not what I want, not what I want, you know? But I think the fanaticism is not healthy. And the capitalism of it, like, why did they even bring the cup here? Why did FIFA bring it here, knowing that our president is so against Muslims for one thing, and so many people, like, I'm not into the football, but I know that a lot of the players are Muslim. The dude just in his first term was talking about banning all Muslims from the country, and I'm like, what? Yeah, oh my gosh. This is a time, like, to test men's souls, I guess. But really, like, what I know, like, my job, one of them here and now, is to not, like, emotionally lose it. And you can definitely feel emotions, but getting, like, all whipped up into anger serves no one. Just negativity, if you can avoid it, and if you can avoid bringing it into your interactions, it's, I think, better for everyone. And I think that, you know, we don't really think about those things very much, and I think that's been a detriment to us, because when we don't care about what we're doing to each other, then, I mean, it's not, just listen to we don't care about each other is heartbreaking to me, because it's kind of like why we have a lot of the problems we have. So I'm not perfect. I'm still, like, recalibrating myself to not be reactive and not, you know, take things to where I'm emotional and I feel like I have to answer or something. So what I just did, I just did that. However, what I said, my reply was verbatim. So no cursing, no, that happened here after the fact. This is my place. I can do that. There, I don't want to. Although I might, I might, oh no, I can't share that from this device. This from that. I can't share this from this device. Again, I'm a Luddite. Okay, I have something on the stove. I need to turn off. It's making me warm and it's done. So, thank you and good night.